Yes, and he's like, yeah, and I was like, oh.
We have Barbara Sinatra's engagement ring. It's a 20.5 carat diamond ring with an estimate of $1 million to $1.5 million. It was something that she wore all the time. She really enjoyed wearing her jewelry, experiencing it, sharing it with friends. It was really a part of her lifestyle, and it was given to her by Frank in a glass of champagne. I think that the buyers in this sale are really going to be a mix. In one hand, you have some really fine pieces of jewelry, whether it's the 20-carat diamond ring, the mystery set pieces by Van Cleef & Arpels. Those will most likely go to people who are really jewelry connoisseurs. These are special, one-of-a-kind, unique pieces. You have other pieces that are a little bit more decorative, and I think that those, with estimates starting at under $5,000, those are the kind of pieces that might appeal to Sinatra fans. The price points really go from one end to the other. On the high end, the most expensive item is the diamond engagement ring at $1 million to $1.5 million. But in both the live auction, the online sale, and the single owner sale we've dedicated to Barbara Sinatra, we have pieces that start at only a few $100s.
I think what's interesting about Frank Sinatra is that he was so multifaceted. He was a singer, he was an actor, he was somebody who was friends with so many famous presidents and celebrities. So his popularity also went from the 1940s to the 1990s. So I think it was a very long legacy. He was not as sort of devoted to the game. He did it more for the fun of it, but all of his friends in the Rack Pack were big golfers. So he would go and they would, do their golf rounds and drink and have fun on their golf cart. And the clubs we have here are one of his early set of clubs from, they actually say the thin one on the side, which was an early nickname of his when he was very young and very skinny. And they actually have a tag from the Hillcrest Country Club, which is a country club that is very close to here, actually, spitting distance from Sotheby's. So we are selling those, and they come with balls as well that are monogrammed with Frank Sinatra's name on them. All of these are going to come up for auction for the first time because these are all coming from the estate of Barbara Sinatra. So when she passed last year, she was living with these, and they were with her since the time that he had passed, which was about 10 years earlier. So even though he had passed, she chose to continue to live with all of these objects, and they were really important to both of them. So as we have about 2 Grammys and an Oscar that are available for viewing, but they cannot be sold because of the rules of those various organizations. But because they were incredibly important to the Sinatras in their lifestyle, we wanted to make sure that they were here. They were prominently displayed in their homes. And one in particular is a special Oscar that he won for a movie called The House I Live In. And it was a movie about tolerance, specifically about anti-Semitism in the 1940s.
So the badge is a favorite of all of ours, and we'd finished up most of the collecting of the pieces. We had all the big paintings, we had all the big pieces of jewelry, and we were back at the house, and there were so many things that the Sinatras lived with that the family were still finding things. So we were getting to the end of the consignment getting process. And Barbara's son came up to us and he said, do you think you can sell this? And I opened it up and seeing it, Frank Sinatra, chairman of the board from Essex County, New Jersey, and I thought, this is a great piece. This is something that's going to appeal to anyone who likes Frank Sinatra.
So Edison cards, I think they're going to